Hello, it's Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks coming to you on Timeless Tuesday. And today, I would like to give this inspiration to my son. It is like, I'm sorry, I just got done doing yoga. Okay, let me catch my breath. But I think I was going to record last night and I didn't. But anyway, just the thought of who he is awesome to me. Like, I live a normal life, whatever, and I know people had expectations of who he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to be like and all these different things, which I think putting expectations on him at a young age was a lot, which a lot of people will do. Like, they'll try to, and then it's like, if you don't live up to those expectations, they want to name call and ridicule and all these different things. So I think he goes through a lot, but he has a certain type of resilience, and I think that's good too, for him to have something. Not to say that he's going to be perfectly not scarred, because some things it's just how it is, So, I don't know, like, I've had him one time save my life, when he didn't understand what to do. I've had him during anxiety attacks where he's like, Mom, it's okay. Everything's all right. Like, just hug me or just talk to me or whatever, just whatever. Too much for him to understand, but he tries to. He has been through hard parts of my life with me. And of course he needs to be, because he's my kid. And not only that, it's like, I know I've always wanted to know how to swim. And, like I said, I've taken lessons and stuff. But one night he's just like, Mom, you can swim. And so I was just like, okay. He's like, let's just swim. You could do it. You could swim. If I can swim, you can swim, And I let go. And I think I swam. Not for a long time, because I was still like, I'm good, But it's just like the fact that he was like, Mom, you could do it. Or like, he'll be like, no, Mom, just, go do this. No, Mom, you could do that. You could do this. You could do this. You could do that. I don't know if it speaks to me as a parent, because sometimes he's so negative and I'm just like, okay, but not in that way. Like, it's just, sometimes you're like, you tell me what to do and I don't like it, But I like the fact that when it's like inspiration, he like, Mom, you got this. Like, you have it. I did my first TikTok video because I did not want to dance on camera or whatever. He's like, you could do it. Just do it. Don't even care about it. Just do it. And it wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't delete it. He's like, no, now just post it. Don't even worry about it. You look good. Just post it. And it's like, okay, I just really appreciate just like the inspiration that he gives me now. Like, I always look back and I'm just like, okay, it's so many people that I was influenced by and all this different stuff, but just to know that, I got a kid that'll be like, you are the latest and the greatest, you are that awesome that you could do all these things. And I don't know, I guess sometimes that's the motivation you need too, like to know that, okay, I can do it. And then when it comes to him and his self-talk, he's just like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Yep, I know it. Despite anything that anybody else has to say or anything anybody else has to try to hold him back from whatever, or whatever they think he is or however they think he got, it's like, no, just, I don't know, give him his time to do his things his way, and I think it'll happen for him, but you have to push him too, so, but it's like, yeah, I just really adore that kid, and I'm just so happy that, like, I have him in my life to be motivation, because I didn't even want to have a kid. I did not want to have not one kid, like, it's just like, no, and, I don't know, I'm happy that I did. I'm happy that I took the time to get a chance to just take care of him, to raise him to be who he needs to be. even though he don't understand some things, It's just, I'm just happy that he is that way. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Short podcast lately, cause I don't know. I think as soon as I start saying I'm over something, I'm not over it. Like, cause I'm not over stuff. Cause now it's like my healing time. Like, it's like time to heal, time to take place and change and all the different stuff within myself. And that hasn't occurred for me, like as far as like getting the time to heal. Like, it's been a basic ripping of my life, for a while. And ripping of my feelings, my heart, my emotions, and all this different stuff. And I guess since my child was born. So 9 years of just going through hell. I can't. So I don't know. It's like, I wish I could say, oh my God, I'm fully there, whatever. And this is the thing. Words don't hurt anymore, because when I was going through it with my son, and just like everything was like a problem for me. It's not the words that hurt. It's just like what's left there after, like just so much. And that's the whole thing. Healing. I've been through it already. I'm not insecure or guilty about anything, or it's like, now, Shantae, just sit back and heal. It's like, now I'm getting to the point where I don't forgive people, and it's like, okay, I forgive, but I don't forget. It's like, I can't forget that. I can't let this person enter my life and destroy anything, which I did before, So I'm back to that space, but just a different me in a space. Like, the other me wanted weave and clothes and all this stuff. Now the new me want natural products and information about being healthy, and so it's like, even though I was supposedly healthy, because I was a smaller size, and I worked out all the time and all this different stuff, but I was doing that cosmetically. I did it for me. It was like, that's when I realized it. But then after having my kid, I started doing stuff for other people. Like, I was like, oh, I gotta have these clothes because, I was at a predominantly, I ain't gonna even tell y'all. But it's like, sometimes I feel like, as black people, like, if we don't have a label on, that's why I stopped going out too. It was like, if you don't have a certain label on, then you not cool enough for the party. If your shoes not looking a certain way, then you not cool enough for the party. If you, it's just like, always did something going on. And a person could be like educated and have like they head on right and all kinds of stuff. Like, they could have a house, but they just don't want to dress up, or this is what I'm going to always wear shoes with holes in them. Like, it's like, I don't know why. That's just my style. Like, even if I have to go and do something that's like, where I have to dress up, okay, I'm going to dress up, but I still want to wear my $5 shoes. I don't know. I just love them. I love me a pair of $5 shoes. So, I don't know. It's just like, I just feel like sometimes people don't appreciate those things about us. That's why I like to see Afro-punk, like just how the styling and all, like all the self-realization, all this different stuff coming through Afro-punk is like so awesomely awesome. Like, it's just awesome, like, to be different, which I never, in college, I never kind of dressed like everybody else, because I couldn't. I just don't look right in regular off the rack clothes. It's something about it. They don't fit me right. So, like thrifting, sometimes I have to find things that's like form fitting. I like to show my shape, stuff like that. But anyway, it's just, I don't know. The healing, and I'm still talking about clothes too. Like, I still want clothes though. But it's like, the healing now is like, it's just different. It's just like, everything is different. It's almost like I have gone back to my college stuff. The person that everybody told me I shouldn't be in college. Like, don't, you can't be so pro-black, you can't be, you can't stand up for yourself. You can't put that unk on your arm. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't meditate. You gotta pray. You need to carry a Bible and come to Bible study. You can't be Muslim. You gotta, all this different stuff. So all these different things where people kept trying to define me and shape me and change me from who I was, was something else. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, it was like, I just one day I just woke up and I was like, I had been drunk the night before and I was butt naked. I let somebody into the apartment, the maintenance guy. I let him into apartment and he just left. He was like, oh my God, I gotta go. So he left, but the thing is, what if it ended up being a whole different situation from that? And him not being able to respect those boundaries and different things like that. So after that, I just like snapped. It was just like, pow. Like, you have to get yourself together. You don't need to drink. You don't need to smoke. You don't need to be out partying. And I just stopped. It's like, I just stopped. And I don't know. I don't think that I'll go back to doing it again, because I started looking at all the stuff I knew that I did not like when I was younger, like the smoking and the drinking and all this different stuff, and just not having people available that needed to be available in those moments that I needed them to be available. But that was because they were out of their minds, like their reasoning was not of them. Everything was always, it's like, I feel like I endured pain from what people thought of my grandmother as opposed to what they thought of who I was. It was just always like, well, they got this, they got that, they got this, they got that. So then they start to have these different ideas about you until those ideas become, so either I was either the best thing or I was the worst thing. Because then you get to college, you from East St. Louis, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't you came from the country, you came from the backwoods, you from the hood, so I don't know. It was just like, man, it was never a time or a moment where somebody felt like, okay, well, let me get to know her. Let me see who she is, and not for manipulation or whatever. Like, let me actually see who this person is. And I did have people, I'm not going to say, but where are they now? It's like a reason, a season, a lifetime. And so it's like those people are not here with me. Like, they not with me now. So what did I get from that? So that's where I'm at. I'm just like, I feel like the healing is taking place, and it's the time that I needed to heal. It's like where I needed to be still for a second and just like not try to work and not try to think about all the shit that's like now disrupted or fucked up or whatever. And it's like, I don't know, I guess what brought me to this is somebody name called my son, and it's like, well, this is the thing, kid, you don't know him like that or whatever. Or are you trying to get to know him like that? Like, what has he actually done to you for you to want to call him names or call him out his name, And it's like, I know I can't protect him from that for the rest of his life, but at the same time, I just feel like, why? Like, that's why. But it's like I always want to give him his greatness, because he is the greatest. Like, he's my greatest, For the world, they might see something totally different. Like, oh my God, he just a regular kid, he just regular, he just skip from project to project. He watch a lot of YouTube, he get on Roblox, he's just a regular kid, but he's a regular kid with a good heart, and he's happy, and he's healthy, and those are all the things that just like make it happen. But I need for him to be okay, that's the thing. I need for him to be okay, and that's it. I don't know, and I think he is. I think he will be okay. We just gotta keep working, and that's it. We gotta keep working, and it's nice to have time to be able to think about it and work